how can you lessen the said calamities?
For me to help to lessen the tragedy and calamities is that I will serve myself as a model to the people that surrounds me to clean our surroundings by separating the garbage from biodegradable and non-biodegradable and to prevent the pollutions in our society, because I think the one reasons why Manila suffering from tragedy, it is because of the overpopulated environment. That's it.
And what can you say about the recent calamities? Calamity Day.
I think the calamities that recently happened in Manila affects thousands lives of people. It also affects their living because of some houses are expensive things, and also to the big establishments was drawn by the flood, and even some personalities has also experiencing the tragedy. In general, I would say that the calamity will just happen to awaken the attention to all the people. It's just happiness because I think the nature was just revenge of what the people does.
You as a student, how can you make our world a better place?
To make our world be a better place first and foremost, I would start from my home. As we all know, garbages today is our problem, major problem. In my home, I will dispose our garbage and segregate properly, and then I'll teach my members of my family to reduce, reuse, and recycle. For that small things I've done, I know I was helping our Mother Earth to be a better and nicer world.
Okay. Shalane, how can you make a change in our world?
To make a big change in our world, we should start first within ourselves. We should be a good example to other people and let them know that whatever is happening nowadays is because of our own faults. We should also keep our faith in God and hold on to His promises that He will never leave us or forsake us.
What would be your reflection to the recent flood tragedy in Manila?
I felt sorry for the people who lost their homes, their source of income, and even their loved ones. But still, I am proud of being a Filipino because in this point of time, we showed other nations that we Filipinos are united and we are willing to help our fellow men. It is also a proof that just like the saying that sino pa bang tutulong sa Pilipino kundi ang kapwa niya Pilipino.
Thank you.
Preventing the tragedies or calamities.
I guess as a student, how will I help preventing calamities or tragedies? Well, I guess tragedies or calamities happens anytime because it's a fact that it's by nature. But then, as a student, we could lessen activities that might contribute to its existence. So,
just like what? What activities? Just like what?
By not cutting those trees that help in absorbing waters, or any little actions doings that might help in making those calamities happen.
What can you
say about the recent calamities?
Well, what can I say about the recent calamities? I guess Bagyong Ondoy. That happened last September 26, right? I was in the province since it was the day after my mom's birthday. Then while watching the TV early in the morning, I was shocked because lots of people died. They were just floating. My goodness. Then it's shocking, but I know people are also liable for the happenings since they contribute to its existence. Sad to say, there are lots of innocents like children that are victims of the calamity. So we just have to pray always, ask God's protections and guidance so that we will be safe always.
Miss Jillian, how can you lessen or avoid calamities or tragedies that's coming up to our country?
For me, as a student, kung masulti lang, magsugod dyan na sa itong kagaling mo na pag-review. Like, kanang manghipos ta sa itong mga kabutangan, sa itong balay, ilabay na ito sa itong lugar. And then, kung natin mga butanga ka ng dili, magsayangan ta nga mulapay, pwede mo sila ito siya nahimo. Kanang lain nga butang made of recycled materials.
And then, follow-up question, how can you or what can you say about the said tragedy, the Bagyong Ondoy?
Makaingon jud ko nga grabe jud siya, grabe ang baha, ang mga dagko nga balay maabot sa baha. But despite of all those sorrows, mga kinabuhi nga nasayang, dito jud nato nakita nga nga manghatagon jud og tinabangon ang mga Pilipino.
That all?
Yes.
For you, Karine, how can you make a change in our world?
We can make a change in our world by starting with our own self. Like, before we tell others to reuse and recycle, we should practice it first in our own home.
So do you think that we people are to blame for what had happened to the flood tragedy during the Typhoon Ondoy?
Yes, because the people, especially us Filipinos, have a habit of throwing our garbage anywhere, which can clog drainages, and when there's a typhoon, the water cannot flow faster, which can cause flood. And in our industrialized world today, we tend to cut more trees than planting, which can also contribute to the flooding in urban areas.
For you, Christine, how can you make a change in our world?
We can make a change by throwing garbage properly and loving Mother Nature.
Thank you.